Man! Hey, look!
They're all Critians.
Are they welcoming us?
Now this is a surprise.
Well, well. So it was you who...
And what is this?
Hey, it's not polite to stay...
How are such children as yourselves able to come here?
She's talking about you, Patty.
You too, Rita.
Is this monster an Entelekea, perhaps?
It's Baul.
Oh, you're the one who descended to the earth.
I believe, Judith, there was something you had to attend.
Are you about finished?
Please feel free.
He may be out for a walk again.
Okay.
That's actually called...
You want to talk?
All Critians are pretty much... Like what? Oh, easygoing, unafraid.
The Critians who live on the...
Living together with humans, the Critians on the surface have lost some of their naivete.
So is the Elder like that too?
How should I put it? He's the perfect elder.
Sounds like quite a unique individual.
This
The Critians are different than I imagined.
Oh man, I totally agree.
What's so different?
You know, more like... I thought they'd be more like you, Judith.
Yeah, I'm seeing far less skin than I expected. I mean, come on!
So that's what the two of you were looking forward to?
How juvenile.
What are you looking at me for? I was talking about her personality.
Seriously, let's have some decency here.
Is it me, or are you a little disappointed too, Yuri?
I'd like to ask the same thing, Yuri.
It's you.
Ah, man.
have imagined there'd be
There's so many types of black.
Looks like the Critians really were the ones who created Blast.
Yes, seeing all the.
It sure would be nice if we happened upon a way to do something about.
really.
It's not working.
It doesn't have a core.
This city has stopped using Blastia.
Why would they do that?
Because that was...
It's been a long time.
So you were the cause of all this...
These children are humans.
This is...
Yes, it's my Bodhi.
I thought that Earth dwellers...
Do you not use the Blastia here because it...
There are no normal or special type. Blastia is made by crushing Apatheia and processing those pieces with technology to produce cores, and through the absorption of air.
Hold it. Cores are made from crushed apathy.
Indeed, that is what the stories say. Even without that power, it is a stone more valuable. This is why its power was restrained, by breaking it into pieces. And our legends tell us that cores were always produced.
A bit ironic, huh?
Yeah, the apatheia that comes from Entelekea is necessary to make the very Blastia that they hate.
Maybe Pharaoh didn't tell us about Apatheia because he felt uncomfortable.
Elder, there are
We're trying to find out what sort of role Blastia played in ancient times, and if Blastia ever brought disasters to this world, the Orzo must still have some folklore. Perhaps you could tell us what...
My home would be a better place to speak of.
Hey there, where are you going?
I was in the middle of my daily walk.
Apatheia, Blastia, air disturbances...
We might even see more connections.
The Elder's house is the large building with a differently colored roof than all the others.
Gotcha.
Patty, we're...
Oh, yeah. You used to live in Yorzo, Judy?
Yeah, when I was a kid.
What sort of kid were you?
A little shy and overindulged, maybe?
A little shy.
That's hard to picture.
It is beyond imagining, isn't it?
Everyone told me I was a strange child.
Yes, I can see that. A child being called strange by strange people.
She must have been Judy-like since she was little.
I'd like to ask you all exactly what that means to each of you. Do you think we should really just...
He's the one who told us to...
I guess the Critians...
They don't seem to be in any great rush to get things done.
I know, they certainly are weird, aren't they?
Actually, you're kind of...
That's funny, I don't see that.
Seems like Patty'd fit right...
Might be nice to live here.
Ah, there you are.
Welcome back.
I've kept you waiting.
Huh?
This is the very means by which the lore of Miorzo is passed on.
But, it's just a wall.
Judith, use the Nagig as you touch the wall, and City of Dreams, veiled in mist, reality's extension.
City of Dreams, veiled in mist. Reality's extension?
What's happening?
Whoa. So the Nagik can do this kind of stuff too.
You know about the Nagig. Through its power and the secret phrase handed down, the wall's true form is revealed.
This painting...
The Kritya, stewards of wisdom, founders of the mighty Garayos and ancient sages. Our misbegotten wisdom has sown only the seeds of ruin. The Blastia we created granted us blessings, but also blighted the air, lifeblood.
Then Rita was right. There were disturbances in the air in the past.
You think this is showing a disturbance?
It looks more like the air is trying to eat...
It is said that a great mass of air threatened to swallow the very planet whole.
The blight grew ever stronger and brought forth a cataclysm. In our terror, we gave a name to the cataclysm, the Adaphagos.
Adaphagos?
The world united to challenge the Autophagos and banish the loathsome power which created it.
Hey, could that be?
It does look a bit like monsters in human.
Though the Garayo civilization was lost, the fact that we are all still here today is...
So then, is this painting showing the Autophagos being brought under control?
What is that?
It looks like a large ring.
I can't say.
Hey, what's the last thing it says?
Judy?
Hearing the world's prayers, life faded from the child of the full moon. The Autophagos disappeared and...
What?
The world's prayers.
Our world was preserved. But the story shall remain here. 240th year of Asul.
What's that supposed to...
There is no further explanation of what each of these phrases may mean. Our ancestors created the Blastia, which led to the downfall of their entire civilization. They then chose to abandon the Blastia and sever their ties with...
Estelle!
Let her go.
This is all...
Thanks. You've given...
You know what's helpful? There's this magic cucumber that'll turn any dish into a gourmet meal.
I think we'll pass. I feel we may need to impose on you until our friend...
You are free to use the house next door.
Thank you.
Everything the Elder said is true, isn't it? The Cataclysm? The Autophagos?
If that legend's true, then maybe the isn't the only thing to blame for bringing...
But what about the hearing the world's prayers?
Maybe they averted danger by killing the cause of the Autophago.
But aren't the Hermes Blastia the real cause?
It might not be just the Hermes Blastia. That legend made it sound like all Blastia... Right, Rita?
The Elder said that Blastia are Blastia. There are no normal ones or special ones. I think that means the only thing that's different is how much...
Even the Blastia weird...
Bodhi-Blastia are special, but all Blastia utilize air in a formula. They're all the same, and formulas need air to work. The Hermes technique, the children of the full moon, with more and more Blastia, the Autophagos will awaken.
That's what I was worried about.
I didn't want to admit it. Blastia couldn't be bad. That's what I always believed.
So does that mean we have to stop every Blastia? Like the people here in Myorzo did?
Aye. We should toss every Blastia in the trash.
That's impossible. We need Vesperia, Blastia, Aqua...
Yeah, you're right.
So,
I couldn't take on a really tough monster if I didn't have this.
Yeah.
I wish we could use Blastia without worrying about consuming air, but I guess that's just a dream.
The Rhizomata formula.
What's that?
All things exist due to the sublimation, reduction, formation, and dispersion of air. Some think that a still undiscovered theory could freely manipulate those essential mechanisms of air. Formulating that theory is the ultimate goal of current magical research by mages around the world.
So that's the Rhizomata formula?
If it's found, manipulating air will become so much easier. Of course, we need a formula to reconstruct air from power that was originally converted from air. But Estelle's power is actually directly Estelle is the closest. If we can use a formula to interfere with and neutralize Estelle...
I don't really get if you work out that formula thing.
So by that logic, if we could control the excess of air...
Awesome!
So we're supposed to go looking for some formula that... Now you're real...
I will figure for Estelle and for me.
Yeah, you do that.
Huh? Raven, where are you going?
For a walk. All this talk about saving the world. This conversation's a little much for old...
That formula sounds nice and all, but the air is getting worse as we're sitting here.
Yeah. For now, we have to find whoever... Otherwise, it'll be too late.
But how are we supposed to find...
If we follow whoever's looking for Apatheia, cores are made from...
So Flynn and Nat...
Yeah.
I wonder if we'll have...
That's kind of...
What was that? This Blastia is working. This one is fitted with a...
Something's written here.
So in other words, someone used this to leap...
It looks that way.
Didn't they get rid of all the Blastia here?
Yes. At least...
What could have functioned?
It appears that...
Estelle.
Wait, and where'd the...
Huh? You don't...
What do you mean?
The Blastia in our towns should have all lost.
A core was probably brought in. It should require adjustment to function properly. If she can interact directly with air...
But why would she...
Elder, could you get everyone to help us search to see...
Let's look for them too.
I never
As you thought.
I wonder what could have happened.
Anyway, let's get back to this.
But even if we do,
Perhaps the two...
A walk that involves leaving the... Not a chance.
Well, only the living have the privilege of saying they'll fight, and words like conviction and resolve don't mean...
Out.
Ah, well. Just when things were getting good.
Just who are you anyway? What does the head of the Knights want with you? I can't believe... I've got a bad feeling about this.
Hurry! We have to...
I understand how you're feeling.
What? Are you...
Of course I'm worried. That's why we should calm down.
Oh, right.
Got any idea?
Ah, yes.
He's an Entelekea after all. Maybe he felt the flow of air. Did you hear it? To the west. A sea of sand. It's not too clear, but...
That's the town in the sands of...
The sands? Why would they...
Let's head there now.
You're leaving?
I am.
You don't need... Haven't you
Thank you, Elder. But I'm not suffering anymore. If you went into the outside...
Just what do they eat to get this big?
The only thing they eat is air. Any air that doesn't become an apatheia gets metabolized and makes them this size.
And they can live on just that?
Air contains all the necessary ingredients for life.
Huh. Well, that's a little
The Entelekea have each evolved into a particular form that best suits their need. It takes time. Many, many times the length of a human life.
So that's why they keep to themselves?
Yes, human knowledge can't compare to the knowledge the Entelekea accumulate over their lives.
But even though they're smarter than humans...
The Entelekea have no need to rely on magic to... Unlike humans.
Okay, but magic can be used for other things besides...
I guess they had no desire for power, other than to...
So they had a totally...
That different set of values has led to the war...
And the two sides had to come together somehow to defeat the... Man, you gotta wonder how crazy...
I don't know. Boyul's still young. He wasn't alive during...
Even so, he's been around more than 100 years already.
Yeah, but that would only make him around 20 in human years. I imagine Farah would know about the events of that era.
I wonder if he'd be willing to tell us.
We won't know until we ask. Shall we meet with him so you can ask in person?
We will soon enough. We haven't solved any of Estelle's issues.
You're right.
What's happening?
What's going on?
This didn't just happen in a few days.
Maybe there was a huge fire that...
Quiet.
Duke.
This could be our clue about the Rizomata formula.
That's... the dragon.
He's traveling with...
I've got questions for that guy.
They got away. There's no time.
Alexei, what are you doing here?
Ah, looking for the princess? I'm impressed you found your way here.
Do you know where Estelle is?
What do you think you're doing?
Is this your idea of a joke, Commandant?
I am at a loss as to how to thank you. Your pitiful sense of justice has allowed me to work with little interruption. Long ago, there was the pirate Ifri, and now we have the likes of Barbos and Rago. They were each of use in their own fashion, But you have performed magnificent work, far surpassing theirs. You're some of the most talented and foolish performers I've seen.
What?
However, the time for fooling around is over. It is time for you to exit the stage.
So that's it, huh? It was you pulling everybody's strings all this time. Well, I'm not laughing, Alex.
Commandant!
And yet...
Flynn!
Commandant! How could you? You're the pride of the Imperial Knights. How could you commit treason?
This is not treason. I am merely following the path of one who holds true authority.
And you just intend to betray the trust of His Highness Yoder?
His Highness. Yeah.
This is madness.
My lord, all is in readiness.
Jaeger!
Well done. I am headed for Bactian as planned. I will leave this situation to you, and Yoder's fate as...
Yeah, you bet, my lord.
Alexei, wait!
Who said you could leave?
Stand back. If you try to stop us, get the hell out of the way!
Your princess friend is at the Shrine of Bactian as well, you know.
What did you say?
You'll be too late if you don't hurry!
Go after Alexei and Jaeger.
Sir! Alexei!
Yuri, come on! Yuri?
Yuri Lowell, give yourself up!
The Shrine of Bactian is said to be located on the Hypionian continent.
Hypionia, the continent east of Desier. The Egathor forest is there.
Are we actually gonna trust?
If that's where Alexei is headed...
We don't have much information, so...
We can't just sit...
What's the matter?
Actually, come to think of it...
That man is the cause of it all.
But what about Ray?
I'll bet he delivered Estelle to them and then just...
No.
Well, the facts are that she's been kidnapped. I mean, that's...
It's possible he was captured.
Well, whatever.
Yuri.
Flynn.
Very well.
Just what the hell are you doing? What happened to advancing as a knight and fixing the... You've been nothing more than a damn puppet on... Don't you dare tell me that the Dawn and Bellius died! He was there working alongside you this whole time, Flynn! How could you...
I'm sorry.
Why, though? Did you go along with it because Yoder trusted Alexei?
His Highness is not to blame. I had total confidence in
So your pursuit of the Apatheia at Nordapalika was on...
Yeah.
You'd better start talking. There's no reason to worry about exposing the Commandant now.
The conversion of Heliord into a military installation, the abuse of the residents at Mantake, all of Cumor's activities, the forbidden development of New Blastia, all of these were carried out under the Commandant's... under Alexei's orders.
Well, you've grown up to be a model knight. Unquestioned...
The Commandant, Alexei, was not always this way. You of all people should remember. Those who are just will lead lives of prosperity. That was the ideal, Alex. That was why I...
But all it's done for you is help you lose sight of your... Not that I have much right to preach to you, after I let them run off with Estelle like that.
No. That never would have happened if I hadn't been blind. I had grown far too used to simply obeying orders like a good knight. It was my lack of thought that...
Since when is moaning and whining?
You impi...
No. It is as she says. It is up to me to rest...
Whoa!
Captain, what if anything were to happen?
I know. That's why this brigade is concentrated.
But Cap...
Please.
Damn it, Flynn. I didn't yell at you to have you turn around and start telling me what to do. Brave Vesperia is
Then let me join you.
Captain?
A knight joining a guild?
I was unable to prevent the Royal Guard. I am duty-bound to
Give it up. You know you have... But if you want to come with us...
Yuri!
But you know what you have to...
As soon as we've rescued Her Highness, I cannot allow the Empire... I'm sorry, Sodia, Witcher.
I'll be back as soon as...
Understood. Yuri.
Same here. You had me worried there.
Alexei. So he's the one who...
Yeah, it's taken a while. All right, next, we're gonna get Estelle and Raven out of there.
Agreed.
Just who does that idiot Commandant think he is?
Barbos, Rigaud, even Jaeger. Alexei was behind all of them.
And now he's taken Estelle!
I won't let him do this!
I am gonna rip him to shreds the moment we get Estelle away from him!
He must receive his due punishment.
So the Duke's friend helped us.
It looks like the battle against you is over, Flynn.
So when did you become aware of Alexei's rebellion?
I've held doubts about the Commandant's orders for a while. After Yuri warned me...
Look over there!
What is...
It's the Heracles.
Did Alexei...
That's the Entelekea Astal. Alexei is still trying to get Apatheia, it seemed.
It looked like it got away, though.
Yeah, it looked like it.
Those ruins definitely appear to be...
I wonder what
It doesn't matter what
Right, we're...
What if we get too close like this?
Let's land a little bit away.
Alexei!
Jaeger, that useless worm. Can't he...
Alexei, what have you done?
Give Estelle back!
Estelle!
No matter.
Yuri!
As you can see, the princess's life will... If you care for her, then do...
Alexei!
You...
Captain, are you okay? Captain!
Sodia?
After we left, we picked Prince Yoder dispatched us.
That little prince never could mind his own...
Well, what about you and all?
Sorry, but unlike you well-bred...
Hey, you guys all...
Oh... huh? What are they...
They came to save us.
Alexei's inside the...
Captain, please come with us.
Sodia?
It is difficult for me to say this. The one we most need to protect for the...
I know that. I know that as a knight. I know that.
Then...
But this is something I need to do myself. Please.
But...
Take us there.
It must be pretty damn inconvenient to...
How can the captain possibly consider our captain is the ideal to which we all aspire, and yet, for some reason, when he's with you, he's not himself?
Whatever. If you're looking for someone to have a heart-to-heart with, we don't have time to sit around and play...
Applehead?
That's it!
Sodia!
Listen well. Your very existence is hurting our...
She's pretty intense.
All right, now we ask that you please...
Platoon, fall out!
Yuri!
Come on, we have to catch...
Right. If she's forced to use her power...
That bastard! He's gonna pay! Come on!
If we don't go after Alexei, that Antelek...
Prince Yoder was thoughtful to send his...
To help us,
Coming here is reckless enough. Doesn't that little prince understand it?
That's the kind of person... I'm sure that what's happened...
Are you referring to Estelle?
Let's hurry.
Hey, slow down.
What are you saying?
We don't have any clue where enemies...
You're right. I apologize.
Don't worry about it. Hattie, are you okay?
I'm okay. I'm extremely okay. Come on, Estelle's waiting for us. Let's hurry.
Alexei made it sound like
It is true that the Knights employ...
We don't know whether Ifrid worked for him, right? In any... Hold still. I'll make this quick.
Flickering blaze, burn! Flickering blaze, burn! Fireball! Sharpened razor! Through that which blocks our future!
How about this?
The blade of noble light overpowers even indestructible evil! You're down my talent! Wavering darkness! You thought you could win? Too bad!
I've unlocked new...
How much does Alexei know about the...
Let's eliminate them!
You like that? Like that? You
Wavering darkness!
Watch out. This one's tough.
Blade of noble light, overpowering even indestructible evil! Swaggering sword and deliver my enemies unto me!
I'm just getting started.
Stronger.
Sorry, but you're going. Bye-bye. Alluring snare and deliver my enemies unto me. I'm using my scale. You like that? You can't win. This is how we that waters. I can't just let you win. First aid. You can't win.
I'm just getting started.
You never did give me an explanation. What were you thinking about when you sealed off Nordopolica?
Our ties to each other will save us! You didn't think I was that strong, did you?
Let's eliminate them. Not bad.
I should use this.
There's still a lack of devotion.
You're as stiff as ever.
That's why you...
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
You still look troubled to me. The last room looked like this.
All these rooms look the same.
I'm gonna go check.
Repeat.
I've heard that this kind of construct... So this must be the...
It's okay.
As we thought, the repeat sense of smell doesn't...
I see.
Here, let's make a...
Hero?
Carol.
Yeah, I'm good.
We'll be in a lot.
Don't...
This is awesome! You can't win! You can't win!
That was awesome!
If only I had been near Lady Estelle so that I could defend her.
Get ready. I'm taking you down. You'll be gone sooner now. I'm just getting started.
Afraid of noble life.
Don't get in our way!
Hold still. I'll make this quick. Let's go.
That's the line. Smile of wavering darkness. First
Are you thinking of what you're going to do?
I'll most likely have...
Sounds like you've...
To be honest, I can't believe it even now. I looked up to him for so long.
Sorry, but
I know. Besides, the way...
No objection there?
Hey!
You can just call me
Flynn?
You mean what he did to Rago?
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm not going to arrest Yuri.
Then you mean you're going to arrest him?
Under Imperial law. After all, he killed 2 of the Empire's...
Serious?
A personal
I know. Yuri certainly didn't do, but that's how the law works. The corruption in the...
Are you perhaps in doubt?
I don't know.
Hey, what are you doing?
My, she...
So can we just go all out?
Oh, nice moves!
A blade of noble light! Even indestructible evil!
There's still a lack of devotion.
You're as stiff as ever.
Let's go.
There's still a lack of devotion.
You're as stiff as ever.
That's why you...
Yes, indeed.
What is this a statue of?
With that kind of shape, I can't tell whether...
This is a temple, after all.
You know, it might just be a...
Huh? It couldn't be. I mean,
No, I think the Entelekea have powers beyond those of... It's not strange to think that humans would...
The relationship between the maybe they drifted apart during the long...
If that's the case,
I'm sure there are things in this world...
Patty?
I think that I prefer the distance we have now.
It's the Royal Guard.
That has to mean we're on...
Good call, Carol. Estelle...
You're a captain, aren't you? Can't you tell that...
The Royal Guard doesn't obey anyone...
We don't have much time. Get ready. I'm taking you down. I'll blow you away!
concentrate our efforts.
I don't know what this is, but it looks complicated.
This is... a barrier that's been locked up.
Can you open it?
It uses an ancient... I couldn't even guess how long a thorough...
I'm guessing we can't...
Locks usually aren't placed.
Yeah, you're right.
He probably forced the lock using his stealth.
Which means he made her you...
Lady Est...
Someone's here.
Duke. You. How is the young lady?
Alexei's got her, so...
I see.
Are you here because...
The air crene in this region has become severely
By restrain, you mean you...
To quiet the air crene, the cause of the imbalance must be removed.
Just come out and say it. You mean kill Estelle.
What?
That's enough. What is it with blaming...
An unstable child of the full moon.
You're as hard-headed as Pharaoh.
Our common bond as humans is nothing. A single...
Yeah, never mind that without a bunch of those single lies. Listen, she may be a bumbling, sheltered excuse for it. She's none of your concern.
Do you say that knowing just how great a
what we know's got nothing to do with it. And if that means having to get up close and personal...
Very well. The time has come to show me the... This is Dane Nomos. It is the only manner in which the air may be quieted. Raise it and calm your mind. The sword will take care of...
Dane Nomos.
Duke, wait! Dane Nomos. That's the name of the sword of the Imperial line that's been... What are you doing with it? Why does something like that... Who are you?
The answers to those questions are not what you should be. Go. Soon, you will learn for yourselves the true weight of the burden.
He's a cool guy.
If my memory serves me right...
I don't know.
Come on!
That formula... It's just like a...
It opened.
Dane Nomos.
Together now!
Incandescent locust! Annihilate the bug of Vesperia! Blade of noble overpowers even indestructible evil!
Who's next? Shiny Dragon Sword!
Was I a little hard on you?
Get ready. I'm taking you down.
Overpower evil!
First aid!
Oh, guess we're done. Let's eliminate them!
Let's go. Yeah.
I can't believe this is Dane Nomos, the proof of Imperial secession.
Yuri, you can be...
This is just for decoration. I wouldn't want to be the Emperor even if I could.
You're so young.
Says the little girl playing.
The lost proof of Imperial succession. When you get down to it, the loss of that sword was the source of all the fighting over the succession to the throne. Was Duke really the one who stole it?
Hey, give me a break. Don't go saying the Imperial Knights are gonna claim...
I know. This isn't the time for that.
Duke went around using that sword to control Air Crane.
Oh, so Duke's doing the same thing.
Maybe so.
That sword. It produced the same phenomenon. Maybe the Rizomata formula. Maybe it's related to... Why did that become...
There are tons of things. Right now, rescuing Estelle is...
Right. Let's hurry. Let's eliminate them!
Estelle. How does it feel to face your last moments in the very temple built to worship you?
Wretched human.
Enough! Alexei, please stop this!
If you are so why not use your healing? Alone. You are nothing more than a I'm sure you understand.
Estelle, are you alright?
Lady Estellise!
Estelle! We've come to save...
You again.
Yuri, Flynn, Estelle! We've come to rescue...
You are incapable of saving the...
Spare me!
The most glorious moment for even the poison of this world can be a blessing if used, and only I can... Now, Princess, come with...
Alexei!
Alexei! Judith!
Weren't you...
Stop it!
Oh, how dis...
But how can that be?
Smaller than I would have hoped. No matter. It can be used in a...
Alexei.
Ah, you've come this far. Now...
No!
Take this! What? What are you doing with that sword?
He gave this to us before he took off. And he didn't seem all that worried.
What irony. That which I have searched for, that it would arrive at my feet, only when I no longer... With the child of the full moon, the Apatheia, and my knowledge.
Talk to yourself a lot, huh? Not a good sign.
Are you certain that is what the prince...
Estelle!
Your Highness?
Estelle! I don't...
What are you talking about?
As long as I'm with you all, I'll only... But I want to be with you.
Estelle!
Forget about that, Estelle. If there's something you're unsure about, we'll work...
Yuri! I...
Now, Mr. Such brash behavior does not befit a young lady's escort.
Sorry for my lack of manners.
That sword is nothing more than an annoyance now.
Yuri!
Who's he?
Captain Schwan.
I thought you always let your knights handle things. What is it, Repeat?
I suppose there's no fooling the nose of a dog.
That voice!
Huh?
This doesn't look like... One of the Union's most important members is a captain in the Knights?
The first time we met, I didn't think it was possible.
Huh. So that's...
Wait! But what...
So it wasn't just the Commandant, but you too. Why?
Conversing with you is not one of my duties.
Raven!
We're in a bit of a hurry. Wait, you're not really... What the hell?
Schwan Olterain, first captain of the Imperial Knights. Ready to do battle.
Sorry. Alright, I'm not gonna go easy just because you're old.
I would be honored to fight with everything I have.
I never thought I'd have to fight you.
I'm pleased this opportunity has come.
I hate you!
Many people hate me.
I'm so sorry that we have no choice but to fight you now.
I'm sorry I have to fight such a beautiful lady.
We should be like that all the time.
Sorry, this is the last time you'll see it.
I can't let this go. I won't let you do this!
I would expect no less from an opponent.
You are an enemy to me, and you will fall.
Very well. Let's test our limit. Then.
Do you intend to die here?
I am always ready to die in battle. So I fight with everything I have.
Everything's spinning! Incandescent locust! Annihilate the Fulgur Warning!
This life to punish my enemies! Blast!
Screwed up. We're not done yet.
Incandescent waters! First aid!
Oh, incandescent locust! Annihilate the foe before me!
Blow you away! Finally, after all this time. I'll take out anyone who tries to stop us.
Captain Schwan.
I'm not done yet.
Finish that.
Hey!
What is that?
I would have thought such a blow would be the end of me. Of this cursed body.
What the? Is that a Blastia on his chest?
It's his heart, or rather, a Blastia that...
The original was lost 10 years ago.
10 years? You mean in the Great War?
I lost my life during that war, but Alexei saw fit to give it back to me with this.
It's hard to believe he'd go that far.
So that must be a Hermes Blastia as well. Why did Baul not notice it then?
I would imagine that is because it isn't powered by air, but by my own life force.
A Blastia powered only...
What was that?
Oh no!
That would be Alexei. He intends to bury you alive.
But that's crazy.
He couldn't pass up a chance to dispose of that sword, now that it's of no use to him.
So he was using a This guy's even more twisted than I thought.
Hey, old man!
The end has finally arrived for me.
You never intended to leave this place alive.
Captain Schwan.
Who said you just get to lay down and even if all your travels with us were just some joke to you? Are you trying to tell me your anger at the Dawn's death was just an act too? I thought the guilds never quit until the job was done. You go on living...
Man, you really can be a downer sometimes, you know that?
Damn, we're not gonna make it!
Raven! No! If you use your Blastia...
I can't keep this up forever. Oh man!
Captain Schwan!
Alexei's headed for the capital. There, he'll implement the final stages of his plan. The rest...
Raven!
Carol!
But...
Move!
Must be getting soft in my old age.
That idiot! Damn it!
Why'd that have to happen?
Look alive, we got a princess that needs...
Come now.
Stuck with another job nobody...
It's nothing. We are...
The Heracles is gone!
Just like Raven said.
Yuri Lowell and Captain
LeBlanc? And what is a Tweedle?
Fools! This is not the time. What wonderful timing, Captain Flynn! We haven't been able to get a hold of him since he went by himself. I honestly cannot understand what His Excellency is thinking lately. We looked all over for him.
Alexei is on his way to the...
Ah, we've just missed him then.
Schwann saved us!
Oh, did he now? So then he...
He's in the shrine.
What?
Wait.
No. What is the meaning of this?
We almost died. The only reason we're standing here now...
That man was a true knight.
Alexei apparently has some sort of secret plan for the... We're going to make sure he doesn't get the chance. If you are any kind of knights at all.
But how?
If we don't hurry, the Heracles is going to get a...
Let's hurry. I'll call Baul.
I'll save Estelle next time. I swear it. I couldn't stand seeing her hurt more than she already has been.
Rita. Raven!
Captain Schwann was long said to have been the Commandant. He was rarely seen even among...
That's probably because he was engaged in work at...
So, Alexei would even sacrifice...
Likely because he'd enter the final stages of his plan. Seems the old man was just... That damn Alexei knew it. And you...
That guy's like a rot.
None of that matters. Right now...
Of course.
Right.
Heracles was headed...
It's got to be everyone. Keep your eyes open.